Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. I don't know about you, but creativity strikes me when it is really not the time to strike. So the idea is here kind of like I have this watercolor from Bristol. It is actually not like a pan set. That's actually the tube of 24 color set I bought in India, and I use pretty much kind of like a 4 to maybe 5 years. And now this year birthday, I get me this little Winsor Newton student series, Cotman series, as a birthday present to me. And like, quietly speaking, it's kind of expensive than the Bristol one, and buying from Spain or Barcelona specifically, everything is expensive here related to art supplies. This is a 12 color set, and this is a tiny. I have worked a little, but I haven't compared yet, so let's compare. And for that, I'm going to use a regular tiny sketchbook. It is not typically watercolor paper, but it's kind of like a 140 GSM, so like a quick was kind of study. It is good, and it holds watercolor quite well for the like a urban sketching kind of thing I did in this. So I'm going to try some very quick watercolor study in this, not a like a big sketch, but small thing. So let's dive in. It is always essential to spray some water over your pen set watercolor before you even start working with it, because it actually helps in activating the watercolor pigments and gives us much more vibrant color than when you directly dig in with the wet brush. So what I'm going to do here I'm going to paint 2 ice cream cones. I don't know if you can see a rough sketch here, but I did very much similar 2 ice cream shapes very roughly for both the paintings. So here with the Bristol 24 color set, I have too many pre-mixed color, not too many, but 24. So it's kind of, you can take directly the color as you want, but here I'm kind of mixing the waffle cone base color, like yellow with a little bit of brown, and I'm filling it completely with the base color, that shape of the cone. And don't forget to leave the space for the cream dip. And then we go to the ice cream color, which is not my favorite here, but here I chose like a pinkish berry color for the green, as I let the cone to get dry. And so the cone is getting dry, and we are going to make the roughly fluffy shape of the ice cream. You can mix much pretty color or any color you like, any flavor you like actually. So once you are happy with the ice cream color, we can let the ice cream to freeze and work on the texture of the waffle. So to do that, what I did, I mixed a little bit of more brown, and here I go a little bit diagonally, but you can make your cone as you wish. And here I'm doing a small rectangular or cubic shape box, filling with a little bit of brownish color, but still leaving a small space in between to make this waffly texture to come out. Back to the cream again. Now we are going to add some texture, just like we added texture to the cone, because it's kind of, the ice cream is not flat, it's kind of fluffy, it has some airy texture, so you can do as much drips, as much airy texture or layers you want. You can make a 2 scoop ice cream also, as you wish. Now we are going to make the final shadowy structure to the cone, and here we are mixing a bit of more darker brown and adding that color just to one side of the corner of the box shape, because the light won't hit that corner of, like, because the 3D texture won't allow. I think I am making sense. Maybe you can see it in a bit and understand how to go on. So we will repeat that, and then we will be done with this Watercolor ice cream cone, and we can move on to the other one. Now everything will be repeated as the same process that I said, but this time the ice cream going to be a violet color ice cream, which is very yummy blackcurrant flavor, my favorite one. So, and here I will talk about the difference between the Winsor Newton Gottman set and the Bristow watercolor set. So, what I noticed here while working with this 12 color set and the 24 color set, this Winsor Newton set has 12 colors with pairs of warm and cool color set of each primary, and including white and black, and this forces you to practice the color mixing to get the other secondary tertiary colors, and this might be a good if you want to learn the color mixing theory and want to mix your own color, like different variants, more pigmented, more darker, more lighter, however you wish. But with Bristow, you can just dive in if you just want to have fun and play, because you have 24 colors and much more like already secondary tertiary colors, so you can just mix a bit and you get different variant and you just play with it. But here the downside I see is this 12 color set, this pens are a little bit of like a sticky, so if you keep it open it will accumulate dust quite easily. But good thing about this is, like, when you spray a bit of water, it's kind of get more pigmented, more concentrated color than the Bristow one, and you can clearly see from the first layer how vibrant this colors looks. Wow. And with working with the Winsor Newton, I see that it takes a bit longer time to get dry than the Bristow one, and it actually good if you were wanting to work as a wet and wet technique, so it will give you more time to get the blended effect and like a very subtle kind of color transition without too much effort. But overall, I like both the ice cream cones that they turned into. If you have stick till this point, that means you have watched the entire video. So do let me know which one is your favorite, which ice cream cone did you like, and did you try it? If you try it, so you can tag me on my Instagram account. I will link it down below. And thank you for watching, and I promise many more videos are coming in this channel, so stay tuned, stay subscribed, and probably you like to hit the bell icon to get notified when I upload the next video. Till then, ciao, see you next time, bye bye.